Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first official, sort of like proper YouTube video thing. Like it's not a short of just a train running by the camera. But yeah. So today I'm gonna show you hopefully how to fix an old Lionel steam locomotive, and I have test track. This one currently works, but I'm just going to show you if yours doesn't work, what to do to fix it. So, I have this. It's a 264 steam locomotive. And, yeah, so, first, what you're going to want to do is there's a screw right here near the bell on the top, if this is the model you have. If it's not, then I don't know where the screw would be. Just look at the top of the locomotive until you find a screw. So you're going to want to take your screwdriver and get that screw out. And it's pretty long, but yeah, put it somewhere safe because you don't want to lose that, because that holds the entire thing together pretty much. And then what you're going to want to do is there's a screw here, and there's a screw here. So you're going to want to unscrew those. If my screwdriver would work right, I could. There we go. Put that one somewhere safe too. Put them all somewhere safe. I don't think anyone would ever put them somewhere not safe, but stranger things have happened. My screwdriver just broke. Stranger things have happened. And that one doesn't fit. Great. What the heck am I supposed to do now? Try and get this one to work. There we go. Okay, so then the front bogey kind of just comes off, and there's the light bulb too. And then next there is screws right here and on the other side right there. So once again, take those screws out and put them somewhere safe. Screw ain't coming out. Okay, so then this fun little piece will come off. Save that too. Just save everything that you take off this thing, because you're going to want to put it back together, unless you're using it for parts. But then, take the other one out. My screwdriver would work. That'd be great. I should probably just clip the end off of it. Give me a second. Alright, so I got that just so it works properly. Because the screwdriver should work properly. There we go. Okay. Now, tricky part. Yeah, this might come off too. Come off of this. If it doesn't, hang on. If the front bogey does not come off of this, swing it as much as you can, almost backwards, and then just take it off. And then take this is the next big step, is this is loose. So you're going to want to sort of pull up on the front wheels and push forward on the back wheels. Then this will all just come loose. And then you've got the shell, which you don't need. There you go. And I didn't take this part off. I'm not even following my own rules. But yeah, so after you do that, got all the gears and stuff and everything. But what we're really interested in is these two things right here. You're going to want to take a screwdriver, safely try to pull. There's a little tiny, it's hard to see on the camera because the quality is so bad, but there's a little tiny like wire thingy here, and that's holding in the brush, and then you just take your screwdriver, put it in there, and sort of like push against the brush and pull it up, and then you have the brush. So then do that with the other side. If you're lucky, you could get it all in one fell swoop. I've never been able to do that though. There you go, 2 brushes, and if you want, you can take like a Brillo pad or something and just, I don't know if you could use sandpaper or not, but you could just clean off the wheels, but, whoa, that switches a bit far, but you could put this off to the side for now, and what we're really focusing on is the brushes, which are these 2 little things right here. And you're going to want to take like rubbing alcohol or like isopropyl alcohol, I don't know how you pronounce it, and then you like put it into like a bottle cap or something, and then just put the brushes in there and put it off to the side. I'm going to give that like 5 to 10 minutes of just sitting in there, and then I'll get back to the video. Alright, so it's been about 10 minutes-ish, and I don't know how I'm going to get these out. Should have planned better for this, but oh well. So I literally got a whole cup of isopropyl alcohol, and I didn't even need it. But so then you're gonna take a paper towel, and what I like to do is I like to pinch the brushing in the paper towel, or the brushing. Pinch the brush in the paper towel, and then just take a screwdriver or something and like turn it in the paper towel, and that usually gets it pretty clean. I did not take a before and after. I wanted to. Did not, though. I don't even know how to edit a video, so it would just be useless, but so yeah, you're just going to want to do that. I'm going to do this other one, and then I'll be back. So once you've done that, take your main wheel thing, base thing, and if you want to, you could take the commutator out, but I'm not going to because I do not want to ruin this thing. I mean, I could try. Yep, can't get those screws undone. But if you wanted to, you would take this screw and this screw, and you would unscrew them, and the commutator would be inside of there. But I'm not going to be doing that because I want to keep this thing not dead, if that makes any sense at all. So, yeah. Then you're going to want to put it on its side, and you need your brushings. I keep calling them brushings. Brushes. I forgot what they were called. And just kind of try and grab that metal wire again. Might take you a couple tries, but especially if that wire is being annoying. Come on out of there. Really? Okay, I'm gonna try and get this out. Okay, so once you get that, you could put either one of them back into the thing, and make sure the wire goes over the little notch at the top of the brush, and make sure the brush goes in top notch to the top, for lack of a better word. And that goes, and yeah, so your brushes are back in, and then you're gonna want to take the shell, woohoo, and make sure when you put the shell back on it, the piston things are actually in the cylinders and not just flailing about, because that would be bad if they are. But yeah, now putting the shell back on is a bit tricky, but once you get the hang of it, you should be pretty good. I do not have the hang of it, but basically you're gonna want to put this the switch back through the hole, and then try and there's a bar, does not show up on camera. There is a bar, this bar right here. It goes into this little notch on the thing, and you have to sort of get the switch in there first and then put the notch on the bar, which is not the easiest thing in the world to do. I'm gonna not struggle on camera and just pause it until I get this in there. Okay, so I got it in there. And then after you do that, make sure the cylinders, the pistons are in the cylinders, please. I do not want to be responsible for anyone breaking their Lionel trains, but because these things are old and hard to get. But then you're gonna, this part is kind of hard, but you take the metal thing, this little bar thing, and you put it back through the top of the cylinder and make sure it goes into the actual cylinder box. This thing's heavy. So yeah, and make sure you line it up with the screw hole. So my foot fell asleep. Yeah, try and get it aligned with the screw hole. And I forgot where that was. So yeah. It's always my least favorite part of doing this, but you know, especially when the screw falls inside the body. I'm just going to pause until I get both of these screws in here. Okay, quick note, probably should have said this earlier, but make sure the tender hitch is inside of this little lip thing before you close it up. Probably should have said that earlier. I got the one on there. That took a lot longer than it should have, but it should run fairly well. But put both of them in there because obviously it's not going to run well if you don't have both in there. Okay, that took way too long to do, but anyways, you're going to want to take this, your front bogey, take the circle thingy at the front of it, and put it into the lip, and then swing it to the right or left, doesn't matter, and then it's on there. So then put it flat down, and take your screws, which hopefully are easier to put in this time, and screw them in. I just spilled the isopropyl alcohol. That's great. But after that, if you're noticing that the front is still loose, that's because you still got to put in the big screw. Where's my screwdriver? Okay. Alright. Then, should be good. Unless you want to, like, clean the commutator or something. Then you could do that by just, like, taking a fiberglass pencil and putting it there and, like, spinning the wheels so that the commutator spins as well. And then take track. Also, if you do all these things and the locomotive still does not run, you could try to clean the track, because dirty track is a big cause of trains not working often. Alright. Okay, well. Wrong way. And I don't have much room because I'm on a table, but I'm just hoping it doesn't run off the edge of it. Because that would be bad. And if I put my hand here, this thing's got some speed to it. Ow. And before I get any comments about it, I know this isn't the right tender, but that's just the one that the guy at the train show had. So yeah. There you go. And like I said, if you did all these things and it still does not work, just try to like clean the track with like a Brillo pad or something. But anyways, that is about it. If you actually watched all the way to the end, thank you, I guess, and I'll see you in the next video.